All right, hello and welcome to episode 8 of our Spanish campaign in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. We are continuing our war with the United States. Last episode we had 2 or 3 really good battles that went our way. We knocked out quite a few of the American battleships. We took out quite a few light cruisers, heavy cruisers, you name it. It went pretty well for us. What do we got coming out here? Okay, light cruiser. All right. So I'm currently trying to keep them from getting this conquest here of one of our minor allies. At the same time, I'm trying to keep them from destroying our convoys in the Caribbean, which they somehow keep managing to do, even though we have ships there. I have moved some ships to the Central Atlantic. We also have this fleet up here. We have launched an invasion of our own into the Aleutians. I'm trying this turn to hopefully intercept one or both of these ships, get them out of the way before any reinforcements come. We have 2 of 4 turns, so I'm hoping that we can win that. Did we do politics? No, we did not do our politics. Oh, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about Panama versus Suriname. And I never did look to see where Suriname is. So hold on 1 second. Oh, I'm looking right at it. I was going to say, I thought it was in the Caribbean. Okay. It says Brazil is the controller. Is Brazil an ally of the United States? Yes, it is. That would make sense. Okay. The question is, I don't think I want to do that right now. I want to focus on defending this and knocking out as many of their ships as I can. Going to just randomly improve relations. That is fine. We also, this is not going to get us anywhere. That will be a good upgrade. Go to 300, from 300 to 500 tons for our torpedo boats. We did have to pause one of our construction of one of our new battleships in order to allow repairs to some of the ships that have been damaged. But we still have 3 turns, and we should have some 2 new battleships and a bunch of was it light cruisers, or I guess these torpedo boats? Yeah. So looks like we have some meetings here. Hopefully we don't lose too many. Let's go ahead and fight this. Hopefully we don't lose too many transports. I'm going to send out my torpedo boats to try and get him. Oh, no, these guys are low fuel. This guy. He seems fine. There we go. Those guys there. Bring these guys over this way. Cut this guy off if we can. it's just going to run again. I don't know, even with this many, like, I totally outnumber them, obviously, but I don't have that many guns. Oh, there we go. Okay. That helps. Yeah, he's got no guns either now. So. Still has torpedoes. Yeah, so turn right into it. Why are my others? Oh, because I turned torpedo winds on. That's why. Alright. 28 victory points. Earned the hard way. Okay. Where's this at? This is, I believe, right there in their invasion area. I think these guys are the two that are both on low fuel. Maybe? No? No, they are not. Okay. So this shouldn't be too terribly bad. Do we have any torpedoes? We do have a few torpedoes. Might be able to get in and actually torpedo him. Would be nice. Don't think this should be too difficult. Their battleships have not seemed too lethal at this point. At this point, I should say. South. There we go. Oops, looks like he's coming this way. We do not have much. Oh, he's actually do not have a ton of ammo. He's hitting us with all his guns now. Or if we're just firing our two main guns at this point. What is that, 26%? That's not too bad. running us? I believe he is. Wow. I did not change that son of a... You would think I would learn. Like, if you're going in for a torpedo run, the last thing you want is to take a little bit of damage and then have your guy in the front turn away and stop his torpedo run, right? It's just completely pointless. One torpedo left. There we go. I think we're getting flooding hits with the 4-inch guns. Probably didn't need to do this. Well, of course you're a dog. Doesn't matter, we got it, right? 670 victory points. Who did the most damage? Should. Okay. Alright, it's more like it. They're losing transports now. No, we cannot do that right now. Okay, now Brazil is attacking. All right, we need to fight that real quick. Defend our transports. Okay, so this is our second generation torpedo boats. We do have more than just one gun. We have 3. Should help us a little bit. I think we also no, we won't have a rangefinder on the torpedo boat. Southeast, I'm completely going the wrong way. Yeah, he's over here. Firing on the transports already. Oh, lucky hit. Alright, that helps quite a bit. Both the hits with the 2-inch guns. So can't take it for granted. We really didn't do that much damage. Of course, we damaged our main tower. So our targeting is going to go down. That helps. So if we can't get him to launch his torpedoes. There we go. You guys got torps left? There we go. So you can't have too much left. I kind of figured that was going to be done. Have any now? Okay, Bree. Seriously? What are we doing here? There we go. That's what we need. Alright, so we protected our transports, which was the main thing. Where are we at here? This should be almost done. I don't think where's this at? That should be almost done. It's 0%. That one down there failed. Yes, that one failed. Let's see how ours is doing. Ours should be fine. Okay. Now the question is, what do they have left? Right? They have 2 battleships still, 12 heavy cruisers somewhere, 22 light cruisers. We have 8,000 tons. Yeah, we still can't unsuspend that. We can't resume that one. That one's got 8 months. Got a bunch of 1 month. Commissioning 1 month. Okay, so we have a bunch of new destroyer or torpedo boats, which are the Rocket class. Okay, so they're 300 tons. 4.9. Okay, so I think that's what we just had in that last battle. Was the Rocket. Should we try and invade Suriname? I don't think so. There's still ships all over the place down here. Still repairing. Where are these guys at? 100%. Okay, these are still in good shape. So let's take them and see if we can't get that. This guy's coming down here. I'm going to send another one of these guys up here. Hold on, let's look at something. Yeah, so they're almost out of fuel, they're almost out of ammo. So let's send at least one of these guys up here. Send the Catalan up there to get... Actually, we'll send 2 of them up there to get repaired and refueled. We'll leave the other one here. And I think we're ready for our next turn. We're into July 1895. Oh, so we got a couple more meetings. Let's see what we have here. Of course. Minus 199, so almost all of our naval funds. I think we can handle, yeah, we're gonna have to do that. We don't have to, but we can afford this, but we don't have any unrest to get rid of. Our relations with those 3 countries don't really matter too terribly much. All right, this is good for us. Seven transports and what was it, 1 or 2 torpedo boats that we can get rid of. But if we can get all 7, yeah, it's 1 torpedo boat. If we can get all 7 transports, that should be a couple hundred victory points. Oh, lovely. Okay, send him in. Send him in. Oh, these are the guys that are no fuel. Okay, up in Alaska. That makes sense. Because they came the whole way across the Pacific. And you son of a... If the torpedo boat's gonna run, I'm just gonna let him go. I'm not gonna bother chasing him down. Come on, guys. Get some hits here. What are we doing? That's 2 transports, I believe. We getting any hits? We got a couple hits here. Come on, guys. I'm going to take a torpedo hit here. Oh, he doesn't have any torpedoes. Pretty sure we got all the transports at this point. Get too easy on him. Excuse me. One hit. Nope. There we go. Battleships are starting to get some hits there with their secondaries. Oh, I don't have any torpedoes. Alright. We got him. That's all that matters. Probably made it a little bit tougher than I needed to. We got 230 victory points. What do we have here? A bunch of our light cruisers against one of their light cruisers. So I'm beginning to wonder where all their ships are. Probably around the southern tip of South America, now that I think about it. Northwest. Okay, so we're going to go this way. Let's turn that off a while, just in case. Just making sure we don't have anybody that's low fuel, slowing us down. There he is over there. They always spot us first. Still not sure what that's about. I don't know if it's my ship design or if it's just the AI taking advantage of the game, but I never spot the enemy before they spot me. Oof, that hurts. Counter steering, of course. Or he's just lighting us up. Seriously. All dud torpedoes. Guess we'll get him out of there. I just see another dud torpedo. Yeah, it worked out fine. 4.2 million. 5.8. We have slightly better light cruisers at this point, probably, it would seem. What do we have here? Another meeting in their invasion area. We're going to run out of ammo here at some point. West. So we're going to go that way. You would think, with us having a torpedo boat, we should spot them first, right? South. Okay. We did, okay. You sit there for them as well. Where are we? Okay, closing in here with our battleship. Closing in with our light cruiser. Get our secondaries. Excuse me. Our secondaries in here. There we go. Not much of what is underwater. %, chance to hit with our 12.9. Nope. There's that big hit, but that 12.9. They come with torpedoes. Dud? No. There we go. Got it. Alright, we're kind of on a roll here. What do we have? 920. What do we have? 14,000 versus 5,000. Okay. We lost 5 transports in the Caribbean. They lost 5 in the Gulf of Alaska. Uruguay of the United States has been conquered by Argentina. Okay. We got the Eastern Aleutians. All right. So that worked out well. We kind of have control of the Caribbean, don't we? Although here comes the second wave. Let's see here. Yeah, you still have 57 ships. We have 56, but we have 7 battleships. Oh, there. Our tonnage is finally good. Okay. So let's get our status. Let's get this going again. Let's resume that. Do we have our 2 battleships now? Ah, they're mothballed because we don't have enough crew, I bet. 700 crew. What do we need? Where's my crew? We need 1,000 crew. Now what do we do? Okay. Get him back out there. He's still going to port. You guys all need to be. Where can I take them? What's this here? Light cruiser. Okay, let's go get that light cruiser. Is Dutch Harbor big enough? 8,500. There's our torpedo boats. So let's move 6 there. And 6 here. There's 3 heavy cruisers. Yeah, okay. So here's where all their ships are coming from. They are all down here. So what happens if we sue? We can't even sue for peace. Southern Alaska. We might as well do Southern Alaska, right? Do they have any ships coming back up? Doesn't look that way. So how do we get? Let's bump this down. I hate to do that. Let's crank this up. We need crew. We need crew desperately. Mark 113s. All right. That's it. Next turn. -5 torpedo dead chance. Well, we definitely need that. So, we lost 4. They lost 7. No, I can't do that right now, buddy. Persia gains control of Iraq. Yes, we'll do that. No. Okay. 60. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's get these guys moving. Get that started. I assume he's repairing. No, but he's not refueled yet. So let's leave him there. So we can build more ships, right? But it doesn't really make any difference. We have two more battleships coming anyway that we're not going to have enough crew for. Move them over there to see if we can't intercept. This guy's coming over here. Yeah, it's not really a whole lot we can do. Let's try with France. Gonna keep that pegged for a little while. How many do we need? 1060. What are we at? Two turns, maybe three, just to get enough crew. I guess I could maybe scrap a ship or two. Gonna take at least a turn or two to commission. So Russia overthrown, okay. Doesn't really affect us. All right, I think we'll leave this battle that we got our interception that we wanted over here. Actually, let's go ahead and we'll fight it quick. Northeast. Okay. We can get these guys to group up a little bit better. Couldn't have gone too far. There we go. Must be getting close. And he spotted us first, of course. Try and get some good hits here. Our 6s and our 4s. It's flooding hit. These are, I think, still the same design we saw earlier. Heavy cruisers early game really tend to flood out really quickly. Oof, that hurt. There we go. Let's hope it's not a dud. Good one. That should do it. Easy peasy. Alright. So, this one we're going to save. For the beginning of the next episode. Doing better. I would like to be able to get to a point where I can do some invasions, but the constant battles down here, we are piling up the victory points, although I don't think there's, even if we could get a peace treaty now, I don't think we have anywhere near enough victory points to actually get a piece of territory. But we'll see. All we can do is keep winning the battles, right? And see where things fall. I don't want to be in a war for too long without getting something out of it, land-wise. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. We're not helping our economy while we're at war. So, as always, I want to thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.